stronger and active than I am. But when all of God's people are lifting up prayer to God, imagine the response God would give. Do we doubt that He would answer our prayers? Do we doubt that He would use us to do His will? Do we doubt the amazing things that we could do? Maybe we're afraid of the success we'll have. But we need to have a prayer life. Sixth thing we need to do is commit to sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ to others. If you're not embarrassed to be with Jesus forever, if you're not embarrassed to proclaim Him, then proclaim Him to other people. It's only through Jesus people are going to be saved. And we've said this before, the church should always be growing and multiplying. I mean, think about this. If each person just brought one person to church each year, we double each year in size. That's simple mathematics. But imagine if we had that heart. That's what the first century church did. Even under persecution, they left Jerusalem and they made known Jesus everywhere. And it wasn't because the apostles were super evangelists that they planted churches. Because it says the apostles stayed in Jerusalem. That Christians went out, planted churches, and made known the word of God. The seventh thing that we want to do is we want to commit to helping and encouraging the other members of your church family. You know, one of the things is we know life is hard and we all have our own problems. But one of the best ways to overcome your own problems is to focus on other people's problems. Encourage one another. Be there for one another. Imagine how loved everyone would feel if they could call on the phone and have someone say, you know what, I care about you. Validate your feelings. Encourage you. Believe in you. Say, yeah, you can do amazing things for God. We all need encouragement. We all want it. And when we're there as each other's support system, it'll be amazing. The eighth thing that we want you to do is commit to protecting and cherishing the church. We have to understand that the church is the bride of Christ. It's His wife. When you criticize and belittle and are harsh on the church, you're harsh with the bride of Jesus. You're harsh with Jesus Himself. Just like we would take it personally if someone insulted our spouse. That's why the Bible emphasizes a lot about not judging or criticizing or gossiping or slandering or hurting. But instead it says humble yourself and consider the needs of others before your own. Let's love the church. Let's not throw mud on the bride of Christ, but instead let's glory in its beauty and cherish her as Christ cherishes her. The ninth thing that we want you to do is commit to building relationships and friendships in the church. Spend time with one another. I've already seen it in this time together. When you guys spend time together, you like each other. You get to know each other. You have fun together. Build those times together. Be with the church and do it on purpose. Go out for coffee. Go bowling. Go golfing. Go fishing. Just build those relationships. Because when those relationships are strong, it allows us to do so much in each other's lives. And the 10th thing that we're asking you to do is commit to the church's vision, theme, and core values. Memorize our church vision. Memorize our core values. And buy into our theme for the year. Courageous faith in action. And say, that's going to be me this year. That's going to be the church in Moses Lake this year. Church, I'm calling upon each and every one of you. I'm commissioning you and calling upon you to have courageous faith in action. And if we will be strong and courageous and not be afraid and to say, I submit to doing God's will and loving Him with all my heart, soul, mind, and strength, and I make my life about God's will, then we will surely turn this world upside down and make an eternal difference in the lives of each other and the world. Let us glorify God by being disciples and making disciples.